Hi Leo, thanks so much for checking out my October 2018 predictions video for you. I appreciate the support. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you're a subscriber in the near future, at the end of each video, I will give messages that come through from crossed over loved ones. It makes it easier for me to just call on spirits to come in that are connected to Leo, that are subscribed to my channel. It's a little bit of a filtering system for me, so I don't have a bunch of spirits bombarding me. Also, I post my weekly radio show prediction videos here as well for everyone. And if you have 1, 2, or 3 questions you need answered now and you don't have time for an appointment, or you just are interested in maybe being able to connect with me once a month and ask a couple of questions, or just once a month, totally up to you. You can follow the link in the description section of this video to ask your question via email, text, Facebook Messenger, voice message, or any other convenient way for you. I also offer monthly subscriptions to receive personalized psychic predictions each month for only $68, and you can sign up for that in the link in the description section of this video as well. And if you're interested in any of my other services, there will be a link for that too. And if you'd like to book an appointment, you can call or text 407-374-3133 or email AskRebeccaToday@gmail.com, and I will be honoring my Groupon pricing for scheduled appointments via phone, Skype, or in person. All right, let's get into what you can expect for the month of October 2018. These are general predictions for everyone with Leo as their sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign in areas of work, love, finances, health, and spirituality. So general themes for you, Leo. One of them this month for you has to do with being the jewel in the crown, which I feel like, you Leos will really, really like, because you do enjoy, being the center of attention, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You guys shine. So I think you will like this theme for you. I do feel like most of you this month will be emerging as a shining jewel to finally step into your true position of sharing responsibility with gentle authority. A lot of this feels like you're aligning with your true purpose, or you're stepping into positions that are bringing you one step closer to fulfilling your dreams and passions. Those of you who aren't quite ready to step into those positions just yet, I feel like you'll be working on expanding your awareness about yourself and connecting with that inner reality of wisdom. Now, you're learning to have love, respect, and compassion for yourself and others. So there could be a few challenges thrown your way this month to help you achieve those things. The other theme this month is your heart's knowingness, or in other words, your intuition or gut, your instincts, whatever you want to call it. This is the deep inner knowing of what's true and real. And this month you're connecting with your intuition, and you'll know the right thing to do in situations that arise. You'll have a deep knowing about whether or not someone is being honest or dishonest with you. For some of you, you'll feel more in the flow with the universe than you ever have before. And those of you who are still awakening to your inner reality, you could have some intense experiences that force you to truly listen to your heart. And you already know what your heart wants. You're just not making the choice because of fear of what others will think, do, or say, or what if you deciding to leave a toxic relationship or something hurts your partner's feelings. You have a million reasons why you should or shouldn't do something, and look to others for guidance when you already know what you want to do. Just do it. The only person that I think I just said look to other people for guidance. Yes, you can look to others for guidance if you're stuck on a situation, but ultimately you need to stick with what your intuition and what your heart is telling you, right? What somebody else suggests or advises you, unless it's a person that's very clear within themselves and very unbiased, they're going to end up giving you advice that they would do. Right? It won't necessarily apply to what you would do, and you're an individual. Anyway, so the only person that you are responsible for is you. And if you have children, obviously you have a responsibility to them as well. but forcing yourself to stay in unhealthy situations out of fear will only do more harm. And this applies to any situation in your life, not just relationships. This month, you gain some much needed perspective and self-worth. And many of you are in transition zones. You're in between the old and the new. So you're straddling the fence with one leg in the past and one leg in the future, and you're kind of just sitting there. I feel like this month you finally swing your leg over the fence and you jump over and you make moves towards the future. So some of you are switching careers or embarking on your own business ventures or getting promoted. Some of you are physically moving locations where you live. Some of you are getting married or starting new relationships this month. Some of you are going to school full time. Wherever you are in the transition zone, know that it's only temporary, and you're not meant to linger there and become discouraged because it feels like nothing's moving forward yet. It will. So patience. This transition zone is also very much about learning what you're feeling, thinking, and what your motives are in life and certain situations. You're purging old stuff to make room for the new stuff. Again, this will show up in a bunch of different ways, and some of you will literally be cleaning out your closets or garages. Some of you are going to be an emotional mess at times, and some of you will be cutting unhealthy relationships out of your lives, all the while letting new things come in. You'll be reaping what you've sown this month. It's about returns on investments. So depending on how much effort you've put into creating the life that you want will depend on what you see manifest this month. And some of you invested money that may have grown significantly. Some of you have invested time, effort, energy into relationships and careers. You'll be feeling more secure and hopeful about the future. You're learning to choose wisely all month where you choose to put your time, effort, and energy. Are you investing in relationships where you aren't receiving what you give? Are you investing in yourself? Or are you busy investing in someone else's dreams in life? Are you putting your energy and focus on lack or abundance? Choose wisely, because what you choose to invest your time, effort, and energy in will grow, and you'll attract more of that into your life. Now, some of you have been feeling stuck and will become unstuck this month, and some of you who haven't been feeling stuck will end up feeling stuck this month, but only temporarily. Basically, you're going to have to invest time, effort, and energy into figuring out why you're stuck. Hint, you're afraid of something. Work, for those of you employed, overall, or you have your own business, overall, work should be going well for most of you this month. Those of you who have been considering a change, I do feel like you'll see some signs of progress, but for most, no changes will be happening this month. It's just planning and ideas. Work, for those of you that are looking for a job, I do feel a few getting some solid leads and starting the interviewing process. Some of you will get hired, but I do feel like your actual start date is a bit further out. The rest, I feel, will be looking all month long, but the right fit doesn't present itself this month. It'll be another month that you find something that you vibe with. And if you're really desperate, take a job offer that maybe isn't your dream job, but it's a stepping stone and it will provide you financial relief. Love, for those of you in committed relationships and dating, if you're in a happy relationship, I feel like things will be fairly smooth for you this month. If you aren't, I feel like things aren't where they need to be in your relationship for it to really thrive. And this will take you to look at yourself first. Have you truly dealt with everything necessary to allow you to live your life with an open heart? You may not have dealt with past relationship traumas and issues, and those things are affecting your current relationship. And some of you are in relationships that aren't the best for you. Bottom line, you know it, they know it, but both of you are too afraid to walk away. You have more than one soulmate or soul connection. Anyone who tells you otherwise doesn't know what they're talking about. You have multiple relationship connections that serve a higher purpose of growth and self-love. Eventually, you end up in the one where you spend the rest of your lifetime together. No one is destined to be alone unless they choose to be. Also, for some of you, things will be going really well for your partner this month, so that's a really, really good thing. Just make sure, those of you that are in relationships that are a little bit rocky, that you're not allowing jealousy and envy to come in and sabotage what's happening that's good for your partner. Remember, you're a team, you love each other, and you want to support them. Oh, and there's a caution not to give in to suspicions or fear. I feel like some of you could have a heightened fear about being cheated on or something's going wrong, or that you're, I don't know. I just feel like you'll be overly suspicious and fear-based. Make sure that you're grounded in reality before you accuse someone of something they haven't done and you push them to it, okay? And just know that October 5th through November 16th, Venus, the planet of love, is in retrograde, so it's going to be all about relationships. Expect challenges to come up no matter how solid your relationship is. Things from the past are going to resurface, and you're going to have to look at old baggage and get rid of it or move on and make your relationship stronger. Or you finally realize that you're in a really toxic situation, or you're in a situation where you're just not compatible, and that's okay. It's okay not to be compatible. Just move on, right? Don't linger or stay somewhere too long when you know that it's not going to work out in the end. You're not destined to be alone. So and you know, you're doing yourself a disservice and you're doing the other person a disservice when you're not truly in it. So anyway, relationships are going to be a big thing thanks to Venus being retrograde. Now, those of you that are looking for love, I'm not feeling a huge amount of lasting romantic relationships coming in this month for you, Leo. I do feel like you need to be open to possibilities and make sure you're putting yourself out there to meet people. And that doesn't mean just wearing a big sign around your neck that says, hey, I'm single and looking, come grab me. Although that might work for some of you. I also mean being open to receiving a relationship because you have an open heart. Right? Make sure that you've dealt with all of your baggage and you aren't turning away prospective dates because they misspelled a word or said something dumb. You know, give people a chance no matter what you believe. You can't truly know someone until you spend time with them. Everyone gets nervous putting themselves out there and everyone has insecurities. So give people a chance or you very well could end up alone. You keep, you know, sabotaging prospective dates. You're just going to miss out. You're going to miss out. Get out and mingle. Have fun with the dating process. Date as many people as possible so you can learn what you like, what you don't like, and what you want and what you need. Eventually, someone's going to stick. Finances, I feel increase for some of you. There's definitely money starting to come in. I do feel like this month will be about being conservative and thoughtful about where you spend your money. This is not the month to gamble. Some of you will be working through emotional bonds to your work or the people at work, which is directly tied to your finances. I feel like, you know, maybe you stay at your job because of the people or because of whatever emotional connection you have, but it's not serving you. So I really feel like you need to take a look at that situation. You know you need to make a change in order to increase your income, but you keep talking yourself out of it because you love the people or your boss or, you know, whatever the situation is. Just remember, anybody that you know and have a real connection with, they can still be your friends after you leave. Health, overall, I feel most of you are healthy. If you've been feeling off lately, I do feel that will pass this month. The focus will be on self-love and self-esteem for Leos. Some Leos have too high of a self-esteem that's off-putting to others, but for the most part, I feel like you may be overcompensating for the fact you do have insecurities and you're just in denial about them. So those of you with low self-esteem, it's affecting your health. Work on building your self-esteem. If you're interested, I have a great guided meditation to help. Just shoot me an email and I'll send it over to you for free. The other issue coming up is your belief systems. Do you believe you're healthy or sickly? You know, do you all of a sudden have like a pain in your shoulder and the next thing you know, you're certain that it's cancer, you've got the hypochondriac thing going on, and then you're helping manifest those symptoms even more. So take a look at your core beliefs in order to see how they affect you as well. And core beliefs are things like, oh, you believe life is meant to be hard. Well, then life is going to be hard because that's what you believe. So you're always going to be in situations that are difficult. So if you don't know what your core beliefs are, shoot me an email and I'll give you a free worksheet so you can figure it out. Spirituality, more and more of you will have the realization that life is cyclical. You'll realize because you'll experience it this month when something comes back around for you to take a look at and finally resolve it. Also, the self-love thing is coming up again. Be proactive in your love for self. If you don't love and care about yourself, No one else will either. What you want to receive from other people is what you need to give to yourself. Remember, what you put your time, effort, and energy into is what is returned to you. So you're a magnet. And if you have no respect for yourself, you can be certain that people will continue to show up in your life and disrespect you. That's how the universe works. It's always trying to show you what you need to resolve within yourself, and it does it through other people, places, situations, and things. So check in with yourself. See what's going on in your reality. Are you dealing with a bunch of angry people? Well, that means you have unresolved anger issues, right? Do you keep attracting cheaters? Well, that's probably because you never got over the fact you were betrayed and cheated on the first time around, or you're a cheater. So it's all connected. These are things that you need to take a look at. So overall, I feel like it will be a positive month. There's going to be a sprinkling or two of challenges throughout it, especially if you're stubborn and you're stuck somewhere and you're not doing the work. The universe will give you a nice push and a nudge to get you moving into the right direction. I'm sending you guys positive love, and I hope that everybody has a fantastic month, and I look forward to connecting with you next month. Bye.